Hi everyone. We got another Twin Flame collective reading. Pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. Okay. It's going to be a pick a stone reading as well. So we've got Merlinite, heart-shaped Merlinite. We've got Shatuckite, the master teacher. We've got Angelite. And we've got Rhodonite. So you can pick one card, you can pick two cards, you can pick three, you can pick all four if you're feeling drawn to it. So, all right. Take three deep breaths. Pick your number, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Here we go. We're going to start with number 1. You pick this beauty. Yes, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. I'm seeing 2 cats there. You know cats are fiercely independent. And I'm also seeing a lot of blue around the throat chakra, which is telling me that, communicate this independence, that you need to be on your own. Even if you have to communicate it to your higher self, to your angels. Communicate it to somebody. So we're doing Bast. Okay, the message is, like the cat, you're fiercely independent, yet you also need affection and playful companions. Now is the time to balance your social interactions with solitude. While you may ask others for their opinions, ultimately you must make your own decisions. Your freedom and independence are top priorities, so ensure that these characteristics are nurtured. And the various meanings are: spend time alone, give yourself permission to play, ask for your needs to be met, make your own decisions, work with cats, pay attention to your pet feline, or get a new cat. Hey, if you've got 10, what's one more gonna hurt? So what I'm seeing here is also the independent thinking. So as much as we like to research things online, the most important answers will always come from within. So meditation is key to connecting to your higher self, to really getting answers. You can watch these videos. This is great because I used to watch them just because I like to validate what I'm already picking up. So I meditate first, I get my information, and then I watch these videos because it validates what I was already coming up with, versus me not meditating and just looking for straight answers from other people. That's, it's more about connecting with yourself to get your answers and then validating that information with others, co-creating with others. But thank you for watching. I'm not telling you not to watch. I'm just saying to really look within for your own answers, along with mine, and see if it validates anything for you. Okay, so thank you, Bast. Beautiful. Moving on to Shatuckite. If you picked card number 2, Shatuckite. We've got Mat. Fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And I see it's the scales of justice. We've got the rebirth, we've got the lily, which is about rebirth, and the dove is also about peace, and it's like being reborn. The scales of justice. It's also, look at this little, I don't know if you can see the little ant. Is carrying his food. Or he's carrying another ant. He's taking his buddy home from the war. Oh, I'm sorry, little ant. Anyway. So, the scales of justice, the all-seeing eye, it sees everything, every harm, every hurt, everything you've ever done. And it's like this new earth is like, moving into this new earth requires you to own up to your things that you've done, Acknowledge it and live in truth. Live in truth, man. Fairness. Okay, so Mat. Almost looks like Mat, but not. Oh, it is pronounced Mat. Mat. But it's a female. So Mat. Message from Mat. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the entirety of the group. This requires trust in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to masters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet attacks amplify the hurt and the pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will toward the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. Let that S go, is what I'm hearing. The various meanings of this card is: a lawsuit will be resolved, a dispute will end harmoniously, you'll be treated fairly, keep everyone's needs and minds during negotiations, so, put your ego on the side over there. Release guilt and shame, as these emotions can attract a punishing attack. So yeah, and Maat is the Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness, and justice, who holds a scale that measures souls against a feather at a time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. Maat protects us in the business and personal relationships, ensuring that we're treated fairly and honorably. Call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you feel guilty or remorseful. I love that. I didn't even get to read the first card, what Bast is about. So maybe I'll just throw that in here as well, because maybe it'll resonate with you. Yeah, independence. Bast transforms into a cat each night and protects her family and those who call upon her with all-seeing night vision. Interesting. Daughter of the sun god Ra, Bast has the rare distinction of being both moon and a sun goddess. I love that. I love that. It's so beautiful. The light, the feather, the synchronicities. Follow the signs. You're seeing them. You're being reborn. The scales of justice. It's like Judgment Day is what I'm seeing. Like Judgment Day is here. Let go of any guilt. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Let it go. Because you need to be as light as that feather. You need to float. Float. Be reborn. Matt. Love it. Okay. So, moving on to the next one, which is Angelite, if you picked card number 3. Whew. What do we got for card number 3? Be strong, Sekhmet. Look at that. 2 lions now. We went from the cats to the lions. It's like evolution. So interesting. There's a lot of feline energy here. Be cat-like. Independent. Cats don't need outside love because they love themselves. And they give it to those who are worthy of their love. They can see both dimensions and realms. Purple is the very intuitive color. It is the third eye. Crown, almost the crown. Crown is kind of purple and it's also clear. People have different things, but it's like, I'm seeing the sun. Christ consciousness connection. It's connecting to, blue is communication. So communicating with your higher self. It's interesting. Okay. So Sekhmet. Such an interesting name. So, see yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You're the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. As you rise above the old tendencies and see yourself in the new light of beautiful feminine strength, your life will automatically shift in miraculous ways. You'll attract new opportunities, forms of abundance, and relationships to help you manifest your highest potential. Being strong means seeing yourself in the most favorable light you can imagine. Be real. Allow yourself to feel genuine emotions, but most of all, be strong. And the various meanings are: don't underestimate yourself. Don't yield to pressure. I'm feeling like a lot of you are under pressure. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. It's coming through. That came through also the other day in a collective reading that I was doing. Anyways, don't yield to pressure or temptation. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. Engage in weight training exercises to make your body stronger. Yes, really get those muscles moving. Get that blood flow moving. And a little bit about Sekhmet. This Egyptian sun goddess is a fiery protector who's married to the Egyptian deity Ta. Her name means strong and mighty. Sekhmet is connected with lions, symbolizing her fiercely protective nature, and sometimes appears with a lion's head and a human woman's body. Call upon Sekhmet to shore up your strength and power. Love that. And finally, to close these readings out, if you picked all 4 cards, it's pretty much a theme with all the cards. It's about independence and strength and moving forward and loving yourself and, not putting up with people's stuff. And here we go. So The fourth card, if you picked Rhodonite, Rhodonite's a great stone for heart healing, finding love, attracting love. And we've got Mary Magdalene, of course. We've got her. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. I love her. She's almost like, she's got this like salve or something in her heart. It's the healing potion, because the heart heals. Heart heals everything. So Mary Magdalene, I'm not what most people think, yet to defend myself would be to sink to a lower level than I feel comfortable with. I am one with the divine, just as you are, and it is here that I choose to reside. The lower levels of human bickering, judgment, and chaos are just that, lower levels. I choose to do my work from the level of the higher consciousness, where love reigns supreme. It's here where the most good can be done, and I urge you to do the same. Where you dwell in consciousness is where you truly dwell. So focus your thoughts on the good things that you can find in people and rise above all appearances otherwise. And it says the various meanings of this card are: don't worry what others think or say. Heal the situation with love. Send love to those who have hurt or misjudged you. Yes, so unconditional love goes perfectly with fairness, Send love to them. Don't judge them. Let go. Forgive. It says forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Release old unforgiveness toward others to help yourself heal and move on. And the ascension process requires a whole lot of forgiveness, healing, and love. A whole lot of it. To move into this new earth, you must have a compassionate heart. You must love. Yeah. Although the Gospels never specifically call Mary Magdalene a prostitute or a sinner, she's been called one by misogynists. Mary Magdalene nonetheless overlooks these false judgments, is unconditionally forgiving, and has a beautifully sweet energy. Her significant role with Jesus, as described in the Gospels, includes her washing his feet, witnessing his death, and being one of the first people to whom he appeared after his resurrection. Controversies about other roles she may have played include Christ's bride, a temple priestess, or a disciple. Call upon her for help with forgiveness and opening your heart to more love. And this is a great card about, it's telling me, don't care what other people think of you, because you know who you are. You know what you've experienced. Don't let other people judge you. Don't judge yourself either. For your past, let it all go. You are not that person anymore. You're not the person you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, 5 minutes ago. So let it go and just love yourself. I know it's hard and it's difficult to love yourself and others when they hurt you, but the feeling that you get of relief, it's like lifting a heavy backpack when you've been backpacking for hours, just dropping it. Yeah, see? Dance like the little madam there. So, once again, thank you for watching my videos. I'm trying to make them short and sweet instead of lollygagging with too many cards. Just a simple message, oracle message that you might want to hear. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste.